What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Advancement Quest. We have just finished capturing our brand new friends, Doll and Finn, or maybe the other way around, I don't know. I'd have to watch the clip back. But I used Doc M's method for capturing dolphins, and I have got 2 dolphins now to give us Dolphin's Grace whenever we would like it. A nice little speedy boost for if we want to swim out of that channel. But also, this will come into play during the very last episode, probably, of the Advancement Quest. And that advancement will be, how did we get here? Applying all of the effects at the same time. So we will need Dolphin's Grace to do that, which is a 5-second effect, if we see here. Only lasts for 5 seconds, and that's the very, very last thing that we want to get. But we've captured some dolphins, so hopefully if we jump into a swimming animation here, after having all 25 other effects or whatever, we will get the Dolphin's Grace and achieve it. In other news, we have been doing a ton of work around here. So I'm going to put my stuff away from the Nether real quick, and then I'll take a minute to show you around. So, what you probably noticed in our intro is that we have expanded our nether portal to be a 5x5. And what we're going to do with that is actually bring a ghast into the overworld and kill it here, because that is one of the advancements. You'll also notice some sweet berry bushes right here, which I have not consumed any of, just to do it right before your eyes. And with this consumption, that will put us right 2 away from eating every single food in the game, and that will be a chorus fruit and an enchanted golden apple. I guess you're wondering how I would have found these sweet berry bushes, and that all comes from killing this zombie pigman. Now, obviously, that has come from a massive amount of nether tunnels that we have been digging. So, we have a tunnel that goes this way. Our old nether portal used to be up there, but we came down here, which is the same Y level as the base. And so all the way down at the end of this tunnel is our access to a taiga biome, a frozen taiga biome, a little bit of an ice farm, and then our nether castle all the way down at the very end. But along the way, there's obviously been some stops. And then this direction, we have dug over 1,000 blocks. Actually, the whole length of the tunnel is about 1,000 blocks. But the point of that is to travel 7 kilometers in the underworld to, well, it's only 1 kilometer in the underworld, but it'll be 7 in the overworld. And that will give us, there's a mesa biome down here that we've already visited. There is a mushroom biome that is directly on this line as well. And last but not least, well, I guess there's 6 biomes left. But there's swampland, roofed jungle, bamboo jungle, hills bamboo jungle, and something else. I guess mushroom fields and mushroom fields shore. That should be 6. But once we visit those 6, we will actually have adventuring time. Another update, by the way, this is where our home is. Literally this portal right over here. Can we see it? I just saw it a second ago. This portal right here, that is our end gate right there. So that goes directly to the end gate, literally just a few short blocks away. So right now, I'm going to try and grab this ghast because I hear him yelling at me and see if I can't convince him to come over into my portal. Hey, dude, hey. I would love for you to follow me into my portal. Will they... Can you lead them? I mean, I don't think I want to throw a lead on a ghast, but maybe that'll work. If I can get him to come into this little alcove here, then he should be like putty in my hands. No, just he should come right into the overworld. Let me see if I can use a lead on him. All right, come down here, bud. Come down here. Now, if I hit him with my arrow at all, he's going to actually die because my bow is too powerful. Well, the wither seems like a lost cause for right now because that one disappeared and the other ones are all through the walls and such. So let's show you the rest of what's happening around here. So firstly, this double chest over our anvil is filled up with some books, and I bet you can't guess what these are. Now, you would think that's probably way more mending books than I'll need in my entire lifetime of this playthrough, at least. But what you'd be surprised at is another double chest filled to the brim with mending books. This guy right here is selling, oh, well, he was selling them for 5 emeralds. So I literally was like, let's fill up a double chest just for kicks. Anyway, I also got an Unbreaking 3 villager, and I have applied Unbreaking 3 to everything, made a new super sword because I actually ran out of enchantments on my first one, but I have trapped all of my librarians, and these other ones are kind of trapped in a little merry-go-round over here. The problem is most of them don't have access to their particular table, so they're not resetting their trades. But the other villagers do still come over here and gossip with them. The finest villager in our ranks, though, has been Zombie Maker. There he is. Zombie Maker gave us a Sharpness 5 book. I removed him of his cleric status, and now he has become a super useful villager. So I finally made a sword that has Sharpness 5, and this thing absolutely dominates. Guys, we need a moment of silence. What has happened? You let me down. Doc M, what is your crappy system? One of our dolphins has already vanished or died or whatever. But anyway, hopefully this other dolphin will stick around and stay there for the end of the game. But either way, we know a good method for capturing the dolphins, at least for now. So the next and last addition to our base that I want to show you guys today is actually a massive map room. So I decided that I would like to adventure all around this little home base that I've set up here. I actually wanted to make this 10 by 10, but when I got to 7 by 7, I was like, okay, this is big enough for now. We're going to have to go bigger, though, eventually. So I've spent a lot of time between the last few episodes actually filling this up in a few different adventures, searching all around this. Part of my goal is to try and find maybe like a jungle temple or a desert temple, which I've already found a desert temple up here, but none of those have had yet an enchanted golden apple. And that is probably going to be the hardest thing to find in this playthrough. So you can see over here, way to the east, there is our village that we found, that we actually stole villagers from and whatnot. There's another village way over here, and this is how I found 2 extra cats, that we are at 9 out of 11 cats. I only have a few left to breed. Right around here, maybe there's our end gate. Anyway, so the map room is up and running. We've got a lot more empty maps to fill up. This is kind of a huge area, so I'll be very excited to travel around the whole map and do some explorations that way. So what we are going to do now is head down into our Nether castle and look out for the achievement for Spooky Scary Skeleton. We are going to kill off a bunch of wither skeletons until one of them drops a skull for us, and possibly get 3. It depends on how quickly it goes as far as getting all of the wither skeleton skulls today, but hopefully we'll get at least 1. We can get the advancement and then move on from there to go ahead and try and get the Subspace Bubble advancement. Okay, so change of plans. I actually totally forgot my potions of fire resistance. So instead, while we're down here, let's exit right here next to our taiga biomes. That way we can run all the way down to the other end of this tunnel and get the Subspace Bubble. You know, I do eventually have to come back here and find some dogs to breed, but for now, I'm just going to head back in and we'll get Subspace Bubble. Stop and grab some obsidian, because we will have to make a portal all the way down at the other end. Alright, so after a little bit of excitement, 25, negative 719 is the spot of the bamboo forest that we have to go to and find pandas and whatnot. But while we're here, we will get Subspace Bubble. I went ahead and came all the way over here just because I don't want to waste another portal. It's a little annoying to put these together and pull them back apart. Light her up and go. Alright, looks like we've landed right in the middle of the bamboo forest, and consequently right in the middle of the night, so I don't know that I want to run down to the forest floor and try and find panda bears right now. What's funny is that the 1.14 counts leaves as a solid block, so it'll actually spawn nether portals and other things on top of trees. Oh man, what's going on over there? What the heck? How is there a forest fire? This must be a lightning storm. Oh wow. If only I had already found a trident, then I would be able to actually utilize this lightning storm. But Anyway, we're going to head back now and come back to here at a later date because the one thing we were trying to get from that was Subspace Bubble. So now that we have that and we have another biome on our adventuring time, we will head back home. Look at this. Look at this. There's a Ghast right there. They move away from me, so I have to run up to him as fast as I can. Can you lead a Ghast? Oh, no. I need something else. I need like a fishing rod or something. Okay. Oh, we need a new strategy. What the heck? How do we get this guy in here? He may be a lost cause, because I don't think he's going to come back to us. No, it looks like he's gone. Well, let's kill the Enderman at the very least and get some, get another Ender Pearl. There we go. We just made a complete mess of this. So that advancement is a little more difficult than I thought it would be. I was kind of hoping that if we AFK for a long enough time in the overworld, that one of those Ghasts will just wander through our portal, because that would be ideal as far as our current situation. Yeah, just getting a Ghast into there is really tight, I feel like. So that will be one that we definitely come back to. But for now, let me clean up this area a little bit more, and then we will head back. Man, this place is a freaking wasteland now. Alright, let's make another Eye of Ender, and I think we needed 5 to complete our end portal. So once we get one more Enderman to spawn around here, and actually pretty commonly they spawn and get killed by our iron golems, so if we can collect another pearl that way, that would be great, because I don't really like fighting Endermen that much. So we're gonna head back into our Nether fortress and once again attempt to obtain a wither skeleton skull. Oh my gosh, of course there's another Ghast right here. Alright, we are back. Let's get to hunting. Oh! Alright, well, unless we see another wither skeleton on our way out, I'm probably done with fighting for now. I'm just kind of tired of it. I've been at it for close to 30 minutes now with this last potion wearing thin. Ah, yes. Alright, more skeletons up here, but these will be our last ones. So hopefully they won't drop anything, and I'll be disappointed in our turnout. Alright, well, that's probably it for now as far as nether farming, but we will have to come back and design some kind of farm because it is just crazy hard just running around that castle back and forth and trying to get them to spawn. But eventually I'm sure we can get it worked out where we get some kind of proper farm going that actually allows us to get wither skulls a little more effectively. And when we have that farm going, that may be the time when we actually are able to pick up that advancement for the wither skull. I probably just killed 20 or 30 wither skeletons and didn't get a single skull, even with the looting 3 swords. So we're going to have to see what happens next time to us as far as our next adventure at the end castle. But for now, let's go ahead and see if we can figure out something else to do for the rest of this episode. Okay, so the last thing I would like to do is a little bit of setup for the next episode and one more advancement for this episode. So the last advancement I want to get is actually for killing 2 phantoms with a single piercing arrow. So I have a crossbow here. It's only got piercing 3, not piercing 4, but I'm sure it will work well. So I need to set it up so that these villagers are prepared for me to go AFK over in my AFK hole, which has been outfitted with a piece of glass. There it is. So with that piece of glass, I'll be able to spawn phantoms while I'm AFK, but I would like to protect these villagers because skeletons who spawn will be hostile towards these villagers, and I would like to avoid having all of my hard work die. So I'm going to cover them up with a little bit of glass. Alright, our temporary walls are finished on both sides to protect our librarians here from skeleton shots. And with that, we're going to go AFK for a little bit in our AFK hole, and hopefully from this AFK session, we're going to activate all of our farms and whatnot. We will go over 3 days, we'll get more iron, more sugarcane, and all the rest of that, and some phantoms will spawn above our heads because of this glass transparent block that we have. So I'm going to go AFK, and I will see you guys in just a second. Alright, we have finished up our AFK session, and I am just about ready to hunt myself some phantoms. It has been several days without sleep. I actually saw phantoms spawning last night. I haven't seen any tonight, though, and I'd like to be able to kill them without being interrupted by other mobs. So I may make a little bit of a platform to kind of just climb up and get the phantoms to come to me without having to worry about skeletons or creepers or whatever else is going to come and try and get me. So I'm going to come up here, and hopefully we'll see a phantom spawn within a little bit. And I think they spawn closer to dawn. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people theorize that that's not the case, but as far as I can tell, they only spawn at dawn because they should have already been spawning if they were going to spawn anytime during the night. So I'm gonna have this crossbow at the ready to try and kill 2 of them at the same time. I don't know how resilient they'll be to crossbow fire, but or I'll just drop and die. There they are. Oh my goodness. And of course I've just fallen away from my platform. Okay, here we go. Oh my. Okay, this is scary. Oh jeez. Okay, oh, well, not as scary as I thought. Let me see if I can't... Oh my gosh, these guys are not that big. Maybe I can capture them instead, because honestly, crossbow is really tough to kill these guys with. They have small hitboxes. Oh, okay, well, I killed one with the crossbow. I need both of these guys to attack me at the same moment. Well, it looks like all of the phantoms are dead. Well, maybe there's one left. Oh, I guess he just died. Well, it looks like all the phantoms are dead, but I feel that I might have better luck at capturing phantoms in maybe some mine carts or whatever. So I might try to set up a little bit of a phantom trap here, and we'll try and get that at the beginning of our next episode. But for now, I just realized this is where I wanted to put the phantom trap. Rip. Okay, so for now, anyway, we at least have a phantom membrane, and we can set up for the next episode of getting a furious cocktail. And to get the furious cocktail, we're going to have every single potion effect applied at the same time. I got ghost blocked again. Okay, there we go. Jeez. So we'll have to have every single potion effect applied at the same time, which requires only 3 rare-ish items, and those 3 items are a rabbit's foot, a phantom membrane, which I just collected one of, and a turtle helmet. So the turtle helmet I should be able to get just from killing these turtles here, my looting 3 sword, and hopefully we'll see a turtle helmet come pretty quickly. Was that already a turtle helmet? I don't know what I just dropped. I think he dropped seagrass. But if we can get that turtle helmet going, then we will have all of the potions ready and brewed, and we will try and eat those. So I'm going to try and trap some phantoms and collect a rabbit's foot and a turtle helmet, and I will see you guys next time.
Loud.